Yo, what's up guys, Shadi here, and today we're here for a bit of a transfer update for the PPL. As you probably know, after week 6 there was a transfer window, and we actually made two pretty important transfers, and I'm here to tell you why I made them and what happened and stuff and things. And I realized that I have to do this while I was recording my week 6 or week 7 match, which you will see after this. I'm not sure how long, will probably take a while, but hey, trying to make this as short as possible. So let's just get in. The season, we have had over half the season, and I looked at the remaining opponents and I realized that I don't need a third Mon and I need a similar Mon more. So, but first up, before that, Alex, coach of Celtadino, who we played in week 3, I believe. Yeah, that seems about right. He offered us a transfer, or a trade. Yeah, week 3 it was. He wanted hot sauce, Typhlosion, on his team. He felt like it would be useful for his team and for upcoming matches. And he offered me one of his mons. He was like, "What would you like?" Plus the 2 million of budget he had left. So we could make a really good deal. First I was like, Hydreigon, but I knew he wouldn't do that. So next thing was obviously Regirock. I wanted to get Regirock from the start. I think Regirock is an amazing Pokemon in this format because it's so fucking bulky, and pure rock typing is not as terrible as you might think. Gives it very predictable weaknesses. So, and if it's not a stab move, it's not going to 2-hit KO Regirock on the physical side. It's just not. It's not a super effective stab move. You don't 2-hit KO Regirock. And with our next match, which I already had, spoilers, against the Pittsburgh Pyro, and him having a Mega Pinsir, I was like, hey, that's perfect. So, trade in Typhlosion, and looking at the remaining matches, we still have to play the Taken Teddy Ursa, who have stuff like Heatran, and Milotic, which take on Typhlosion really well. I mean, they could run Earthquake, but then Milotic just takes me on for days anyway, so not that big a deal. Borussia Doublade, which it would have been helpful against, honestly, but he picked up Almola afterwards, so it's like whatever. But I could probably 2-hit KO that, probably, if it's not Spidef or something. So yeah, that would have been kind of helpful against that. Then we have the Wakombi Wanderers, who have a Suicune, which just doesn't care if it's Spidef. I can do what I want, it's not going to do anything. And then Parasite Germain, which it would be kind of helpful against, but I figured Regirock would be way more useful, and I can deal with my remaining matches without Typhlosion, and I just felt like Regirock plus the 2 million, that's the important thing. The 2 million that he gave me allowed me to do my next transfer. But yeah, welcome Mr. H, the Regirock, as our first new pickup in the week 6 transfer window, or post week 6 transfer window, and I'm glad about this transfer. I love Regirock, and Mr. H is his name. Next up, I looked at my remaining matches and I realized Nidoqueen doesn't do a whole lot. It can put on pressure, but it lacks the power. I don't need a bulky Nidoqueen anymore. Only thing I could potentially use it for is Magneton or Fred, but I can deal with that anyway. I know I can, or I think I can at least. So yeah, and there's another transfer window if I don't think I can. So yeah, so I decided to drop Nidoqueen and get Nidoking. Yep. But in order to do that, I had to drop something else. Because I had 1 million left, I think. 1.5, I'm not sure. Yeah. So I get 7.5 from dropping Nidoqueen, which was a 10 million value. Which means I still need money. Wait. Let me check. Okay. I'm gonna check real quick how much money you have. I'm gonna pause. Okay, so I had 1.5 million left, which means I get 7.5 from Nidoqueen as well, which puts me at 9 million, so I still need 1 more million. I would have had to drop Substriker, because that's my most expendable member, in my opinion. But Substriker is still really, really helpful in the upcoming matches. But then Alex came in, gave me the 2 million for Typhlosion, and that just makes this perfect. So I dropped Nidoqueen to Nidoqueen. Thank you so much for your work. Same to Typhlosion, I love you too, you were amazing. Especially Typhlosion against Ethan, and Nidoqueen was always helpful. preventing stuff from volt switching is nice. Getting up T-spikes against Jack, which pressured him to defog, which meant Sora can stay alive and stuff and things. Getting up rocks against Tito's in the first match, which ended up not helping. But yeah, putting a lot of pressure on Alex's team as well. So yeah, Nidoqueen definitely did well. I applaud you and thank you. But we picked someone else up, and it is Nidoking Bradley, the one and only Nidoking. If you get the reference, Bradley, King Bradley, Fullmetal Alchemist, watch that anime, it's amazing. But yeah, Nidoking is just much more powerful. I don't need the bulk in the remaining matches, especially since I get Regirock. I realize that Nidoking just is faster, it's more powerful, and it puts on pressure. If I want to, I can still make it somewhat bulky if it's absolutely necessary, but I don't see anything that it would be necessary for. Because I faced a Raikou, Nidoking would have taken on that, which ended up not bringing. So yeah, Nidoking just puts on so much pressure on our remaining matches, on our remaining opponents. Did I say we were playing? I did. So yeah, I'm glad that we got the one and only biggest wall breaker that is grounded in the game, probably, and grounded Landos on our team. So I'm incredibly excited for these transfers. I'm so happy that I got them. And week 7, spoilers, both of them will have their debut. So look out for that. That will go up probably tomorrow, depending on where you live. If you live in America, it might still be today. I'm not sure because it kind of take a while. I'm sorry, we'll be up late. Styro didn't have internet and stuff, so like he couldn't battle. Not his fault, not my fault, but it will be up as soon as possible. So thank you for watching. Leave me some comments on what you think about transfers, except for you, Bob, and other people who love Nidoqueen. I know I love Nidoqueen too, but yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave some notes. I will appreciate all 3 of those, and hopefully see you guys next time. Rest in peace, Nidoqueef and Hot Sauce. He's still alive, but yeah. Goodbye.